Oh, this phone need to be charged. While I'm waiting on y'all to come, hold on. Hey, Pamela. So today we're gonna be talking about jealousy, child. Jealousy and how you block your own blessings being jealous of somebody else. That is a great way of blocking your blessing, is to be jealous of what someone else has. Instead of being happy for the other person, you are jealous of them. So I was watching a video today, and I'm not going to say this content creator's name, but I was watching her video, and this content creator lives in an apartment, in a two-bedroom apartment to be exact. A two-bedroom, fairly decent apartment, and is jealous of someone that lives in their van. The person that she is jealous of lives in a van and a shed that has been converted into a tiny home. You live in a two-bedroom apartment with bed, stove, refrigerator, air conditioner, like all of the amenities that you need, but you are jealous of someone that lives in a shed in their van. Like a shed that you would purchase from like Home Depot, or one of these other type of home improvement type stores. You see the sheds that they have outside for sale. Most people have them. Almost every house that we looked at in Sacramento had a shed in the backyard. People use it for storage, I guess. I've seen some people use them for, deck them out real nice and use them for their craft rooms, or whatever, an extra room for the kid or whatever. Here in California, they do have these, and they're calling them tiny homes, these little tiny home community for, we don't use the word homeless anymore, for the unhoused people. They build a community and put a bunch of these little sheds there, and I guess some porta potties or something for the bathroom, because these sheds don't have it. They're not big enough for a bathroom. They're just basically big enough for like a cot and a bed, a little small bed, and maybe a table or something. They have a window. Most of them have a window. But this, content creator really just got on her platform and basically said how jealous she was of this person because they were receiving cash apps and no one was, cash apping her. And yeah, I'm jealous of this person. And when I look at, like, when you really pull back the layers of that, is blocking your blessing, blocking what God can do for you, is it worth being jealous of somebody else? I don't have everything that I want right now. I want a Range Rover, but I don't have it yet. But I don't look at everybody that's driving down the street in a Range Rover and get upset with them because they have one and I don't. I still have a car that is running and is reliable. So why would I hate on somebody else because they have something that I aspire to? Like, one day I would love to have a Range Rover. But every time I see somebody with a Range Rover, I'm not, cutting my eyes at that person. I'm just looking, I may take a glance and be like, oh, yeah, that ain't the one I want. Because I want a black one. So, I may see somebody driving a red one and be like, well, that's not the one I want anyway. So I ain't tripping. But I'm not looking at them hating on them because they have something that I would like. For one, I don't want to block my blessing. I'm grateful for what I have. Even the Bible says you have to be a good steward over what God has given you before he will send you an upgrade. So I got to be grateful for this Lincoln Navigator that we riding around in. Bessie ain't new. She not new, but she gets us from point A to point B. Where we need to go, Bessie takes us. Okay? And I've never been a person that I was as happy in an apartment as I was when we lived in our townhouse, or as I am now living in this house. Like, as long as I have a roof over my head and it has the amenities that I need, it has a stove, a refrigerator, a heater, some windows, so, some light can come in, I'm happy. Like, I don't look at other people that, oh, she living in a 10-bedroom house. They got oh my God, they got a elevator in their house, or they have a backyard. They have a backyard with a swimming pool and all that. I don't get jealous of other people. That's your life. You got a 10-bedroom house, but you got a 10-bedroom house note too. You know what I mean? I'm a realist. I'm thinking about all that stuff. You got, you got a Rolls Royce, but you paying that Rolls Royce car note and insurance. All of those things, come into play for me. I think that's one reason why I don't get jealous of other people, because I'm looking at their situation and I'm knowing you either paid on the front end or you paying on the back end. Because ain't nothing in this world free. But I'm definitely not going to get jealous of someone who, and I don't want to say because somebody is living in a tiny house that they're not on the same level as you because you're living in a home or something. But tiny house, I'm not a tiny house person. Me would not want to just live in like one, a little small space like that. I like, bigger spaces. So I'm definitely not going to hate on somebody that is not even living on the same level that I am. That's like me driving a car and hating on somebody at the bus stop. What? That makes absolutely no sense. You should be trying to make your situation better. How are you making your situation better by hating or being jealous of someone else? You can't, because you're putting out the wrong energy. Because what you put out into the universe is exactly what you get back. If your life is spent putting out a bunch of negative energy, negativity, hatred, envy, jealousy, that's what you're going to receive. You can't plant dookie and expect to harvest roses. It just don't work like that. If you want your harvest to be fruitful, you have to plant seeds that are fruitful. You have to plant in love. You can't plant in hatred and jealousy and expect your harvest to be beautiful, because it's not. Your harvest gonna be jacked up. And I'm always checking my own self. When I see certain things, social media will have you jacked up though. I notice a lot of people here on social media have issues looking at other people and wanting what they have. I was just watching a young lady on TikTok crying because she was fat and she felt like everybody else in the world is skinny. And my life is only messed up because I'm fat. Because everybody else that is on TikTok, all of the people that are successful on TikTok are skinny. And then I went and looked at her page, and this woman has over 100,000 subscribers on TikTok. I legit wanted to slap her. Because, girl, you got 100,000 subscribers. It's not like you got, you on here crying and you only got 10 subscribers. I think I have 100 subscribers on TikTok. And this woman on here crying, and she has 100,000 subscribers. But that's because you're focused on the wrong thing. You're focused on negativity. Oh, they don't like me because I'm fat. The world doesn't like me because I'm fat. The world is probably not even thinking about your weight. But it's how we perceive the world, not how the world perceives us. We look at things so negatively. Like, this other content creator, like, you are hating on somebody basically in the same age group as you. She in her 50s, the other woman is in her 50s. And it's really not like she really out here doing it up. Her situation is not great by any standard. It's not great. But you still jealous. You hating on somebody that is living in a shed. A shed. Not even a house, a shed. And you have been blessed enough to be a single person, you don't have any children, you live in a government subsidized apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, which that I'm pretty sure they normally don't even give 2-bedroom apartments to a single person. So you already living better than most people in your situation. The government is paying the majority of your. Do you know how many people wish that the government would pay the majority of their rent because of how expensive rent is now? Like the government is paying your rent, you're getting food stamps, you getting a cut on your internet because of all these programs that you're in, but you're still jealous of other people. That's crazy to me. Like it's crazy. You are basically being taken care of by the government. Better than some of these young women out here with kids. It's women out here with kids wishing that they could get a subsidized 2-bedroom apartment. But you have one. And you're jealous of someone living in a shed. You see it all here on social media. You see it all. And to me, that is just ridiculous. I would never, ever want to be in a position where I'm blocking my own blessing. Never, ever want to be. I'm blocking my own blessing because I'm jealous of someone else. That's the last thing I want to do, is put myself in a position where I'm blocking my blessing. But if you don't evaluate how you feel and how you view the world, you will do that. You will block your own blessing. You will mess it up for yourself. You won't be able to manifest any good things coming to you because you're too negative. You're too negative. Your whole world is wrapped up in negativity. And it's sad. I like legit feel sorry for people that I come in contact with, or that I watch their videos on social media, who are so busy looking at what is going on in other people's lives and viewing their lives so much better than their own that they really get upset and they're really hurt behind it. Because if you are able to get up and post a video using your camera, your phone, whatever, you're able to get up, film a video, post that video, upload it. You must have some form of internet. You have a phone, you have something. You are already blessed. Because it's a lot of people that don't have that. And it don't matter what kind of phone you have. Android, iPhone, it don't matter. If you're able to do it, do it. I need to learn how to use this camera. I got a camera for my birthday like 2 years ago, I think. A Canon. And I have not used that camera because it's so complicated. And it's so much easier for me to film my videos on my phone or either on my MacBook Not, I don't film my videos on my MacBook. The only time I do videos on my MacBook is like live videos. If I'm filming anything, it's usually on my phone because it's so much easier to do it on my phone than it is to do it on my camera. But I do want to learn how to do it on my camera. But if you have a phone and you're able to, film your videos, upload your videos, you doing good. But some people look at other people, oh, I don't have this tripod, or I don't have this ring light, or I don't have this backdrop, or I don't have this and I don't have that, and other people do. And it puts me at a disadvantage because I don't have the things that no, because you're too busy looking at what everybody else have and you're not even enjoying what you have. You don't have to have everything that everybody else has. Use that scared the daylights out of me. Use what you have. Work with what you have. And then you can upgrade later. Because at first all I had was my Android. At first I had this little flip camera. When I first started doing YouTube, I had this little flip camera thing that my husband had given me. Well, we were dating at the time. That was what I started out with. And then I started using my Android phone. And then I started using my iPhone. So you work with what you have. In your situations in life, you work with what you have until you can do better. You don't look at what other people have and wish you had what they have because you don't know what they had to do to get to the point where they are. Work with what you have until you can do better. Okay? So I don't know where everybody is today, but I'm going to keep this short so folks will want to watch the playback because I'm not doing any readings or anything today. I'm going to keep this video short. Make sure you watch it and thumbs up the video when you come in or after you watch it. Make sure you thumbs up the video, and I want to let you guys know that the membership is back open. So I have had a few people, come to the live and ask some very specific questions. If you want a one-on-one with me, it's best to join the membership. That way you can get some one-on-one time with me every month, because asking really specific questions during a live, you're only going to get a certain answer. And if you really want to talk to me and go into your situation a little bit deeper, it's best to become a member of the channel. That way you get one-on-one with me every month. So the memberships are open. And that is available. I think you can't see it though if you have an iPhone. I'm gonna have to get the link and post the link because I think the way YouTube has it set up, you can only see the join button if you have an Android. If you have an iPhone, you can't see it. So I am going to get the link and post the link to the membership. And that's it, y'all. I will see you guys later. I love you and thank you for coming. Bye.